Cool, so the new arena is now out, and so after this 3-day period, we may be able to go and get promoted up to the brand new Elite League. So we want to be getting as many wins as we possibly can so that we can ensure our spot. So when we promote out of Dragonscale League 1, we will get the Legion Dragon as the prize, and honestly, he looks so sweet. I cannot wait to see this dragon actually hatched and in-game. But alongside him, depending on how many points you get, you do also get these little milestone rewards as well. So we can get some food, we can get some enchantment tickets, which are very nice, and we can get a clan pack. So, you know, we might as well just get straight into it. I don't really want to place in the top 5, because if we do that, we'll also end up getting the mech dragon. And I don't want to take the mech dragon away from anyone else. All that I want to do is just secure our spot in the Elite League, get promoted up there, and get all of the milestone rewards. And so the way that this new arena works is you do get more bonuses based off of win streaks now. So it is in your best interest to do as many fights in a row as you possibly can. So this is where arena gems and just gemming to give yourself more energy is probably going to be the best possible thing that you can do. And plus, the earlier that you get into doing these fights, generally the easier your opponents are going to be. And so since this new arena reset only happened like probably an hour or 2 ago, most of the opponents that we go against at the moment should be a little bit lower in level than what we would be going against in like 2 days into the arena. And the reason for that is purely, you know, if people haven't logged in, then the people that are at the top of the leaderboard might have really bad dragons. You know, not trying to be insulting to anyone, but, you know, just people that have played for longer, or, I don't know, that have put more money in, might have, like, level 116 Hathor dragons, compared to, like, this Agave dragon here. So I will be abusing their low-level dragons as much as I can. And can you blame me? I mean, at the end of the day, all that I want is just a win streak, and I don't care who gets in my way, it's gonna happen. So we will just be doing as many of these fights as we can get out of the way for now. And of course, depending on the amount of wins that you get in a row, you do also get certain rewards as well. So for example, if you get 20 wins in a row, you get a plus 300% score multiplier, and you get 2 Dragon Fury Essence, which is like the best thing in the game right now for me, 5 gems and 10 scrolls. And again, you can get some arena gems as well. So there's pretty much never not a reason to at least try and go for a 20 win streak. But it will be so much more competitive now with the bonus points and such. I mean, we did get bonuses before, but I don't believe it was to the same extent as what we get them now. So if you do ever decide to go on an arena streak, make sure your dragons are trained up, make sure you got clan power going, and just do everything that you can to avoid losing. I mean, at the moment, I don't have Andy trained or anything because we haven't run into anyone that requires that. But I assure you that we probably will eventually, because with 8-star enchantment now, the arena has become a lot more difficult. And I do also have a few gems, so if I want to save my arena gems, I can just gem a couple of times as well, I suppose. Although, using gems like that is really not very good. Because I've said it so many times before, if you're gonna ever buy gems, especially as a lower level person, first thing that you should do is upgrade your hatchery. Second thing that you should do is upgrade your portal. Third thing you should do is make sure you have gems spare to upgrade any divines or legendaries that you have. And by that, what I mean is unlock their third elements, because they cost 99 gems per dragon. So they technically are kind of expensive. But if you've got all of those 3 things down, I guess you could say, yeah, well, you could open a few enchantment boxes, like enchantment chests, but a lot of the time you'll get screwed out of not getting the materials that you want. So, if you really, really want to move up into, say, the Elite League or something, and you already have all the other upgrades, there's our food, by the way, sweet. Then, you know, I guess it's not even that bad. Like, if you really are desperate for that Legion Dragon, and desperate to get into the Elite League, I guess it wouldn't even be that bad. But just be aware that there's a lot that you should probably buy first. And I mean, my portal, I think, is only at, like, level 6? I don't actually remember, but I didn't have it at a high enough level to hire level 80 dragons, which, you know, is fair enough, but still very annoying at the same time. But we got through the map anyway, without needing them, just by hiring level 70s instead. So it's not even that necessary, really. But you can see Andy at level 100 here, wrecking all of these random level 70, level 80 epics without an issue. I do feel bad. I feel like I'm bullying. Am I the only one that feels like that? I do feel like a big bully right now. We are at the plus 150% score multiplier now, so now it will start exponentially growing and growing. And so far we've only seen easy fights as well, which is kind of concerning. There we go, there's our first medium fight. So you'll see this fight here. This guy has a level 100 Tizen and level 80, god, almost fully enchanted Dark Mech and a level 80 Sumo. And so if you do take on the hard mode fights here, you do get 100 points extra instead of 10. But because of the score multiplier, if you have to choose between an easy or a medium fight, if you're completely guaranteed to win the easy one and not guaranteed the medium one, you're just better off going with the easy fight, to be honest. If I'd have upgraded or, you know, trained Andy and used our clan power, we could have easily done that hard mode or medium mode fight there, but we don't really need to. All that we need to do is focus on keeping this score multiplier going. And I assure you a lot of other people probably have the same idea as myself, so they're probably also going to be trying to spam through as quickly as they can. But we should be good. We should be good for now. There we go. That poor dragon gets one shot. Rest in peace, your poor soul. So, now that the fight's getting a little bit tougher, we'll keep looking out for the easy ones. We'll look for any hard fights that are really, really easy as well. But when you get to, like, 20 wins in a row, that's when the fights start getting a lot more difficult on average. But it does depend, again, on how late you are into the round. So there are 2 enchantment tickets. They will come in very handy when we actually start opening up the double purple chests. I think we're 1 away from being able to do that, because I think we had 7 before, so now we have 9. And if we see any of those deals in the Whale Mart that are for, like, gold or other resources and not for our portal gems, I will definitely take them up on those enchantment ticket offers. Ceremony dragons, oh my god. This is another thing, I always say it, but why do so many people use the ceremony dragon? It is a meme in the Discord server at this point, that the ceremony dragon is the all-being god of DML. Just why? Why would you use it? It makes no sense. I get that it's super easy to enchant, and you know, it's a dragon that you get early on, but surely you could have just swapped to, like, an Agave dragon by then. Because the Agave is just better in every way. Why would you not have used an Agave instead? Like, that's my issue with commons. Just use the epics, at least. If you don't want to have to enchant legendaries or divines, just enchant epics. They're also super easy to enchant. But I'm pretty sure I've rambled about that before, so whatever. I guess I'm just a an angry old woman in terms of DML play at this point. Every time I see a ceremony dragon, I swear I lose 5 years off of my life. Just because of the sheer anger that goes through my body of seeing it. Not even exaggerating, I swear. I swear, that's the point that I'm at. I don't want to use every single one of my arena gems here either. I do want to save some for the week that we actually do get promoted into the Elite League. And there is our card pack, by the way. So what do we get? 1. Oh, we got a heliotrope. Ooh, that's cool. I forgot that this is how this worked. I completely forgot. I thought that this was just going to be a regular card pack. Okay, that's cool. We just got given a whole dragon out of this? Sweet. Oh, we got 22 pieces for it, and we already had pieces from the previous Divine event that it came out in. Cool. Alright then. So I should actually check this. So, with this card pack, how it works is you get one card, get promoted to a higher league to unlock more dragons and get more pieces for them. So we can get pieces for the Golem, the Machine Snake, the Gladiator, Leviathan, or the Heliotrope. And so it looks like you can get anywhere between 22 to 26 pieces for each of them every time as well. So it should only take 2 lots for any of the rares, and then, you know, 4 lots up to for the other 2. But that's cool. That's cool. I was not expecting that. That's what I get for not paying attention. Because I did remember that they said that we would get pieces for those dragons. I didn't think it was out of that card pack. I thought we actually had to be in the Elite League to actually get that. That's cool though. Well, if only I'd have known that earlier. That's probably as genuine of a reaction as you'll ever get out of me. Because normally, you know, with breeding and such, you know, the anticipation's always there. But I had no idea that that was coming there. No idea. Well, at least we got it. So there's a new dragon for us. Because if you remember during the original Divine event, the Divine chests were not bottomless boxes, which I think is better than the newer Divine events have been, but we didn't get pretty much any of the other dragons out of the Divine chests because of the way that they worked. So seeing those old dragons come back now, I think is really cool, especially for, you know, people like me that were around for the Greek Divine event and like the Chinese Divine event and such, but couldn't get any of the dragons out of the chests. So I am looking forward to getting all of them. And I did used to like the Heliotrope, although upon seeing him today, he just looked sort of weird. So I'm not sure why I did like him, but cool dragons nonetheless. I mean, you know me, I just like new dragons anyway, so, you know, I'd probably be happy regardless of what actually happened or what dragon we got, as long as it was a new one, I would not have cared. But I think because there are very few people that have high points in the arena at the moment, we are getting put against the same people over and over again, as you can see. And it seems like a lot of the people at the top do have these super easy epics. So again, get into the arena early, go and wreck people, go and get your points, go and get your dragon pieces, and, you know, hopefully we will get promoted at the end of this 3-day period or so. Actually, let's check it. Who is at the top? So we have Mimkey, who has 24,000, Sergio at 24, 23, 22, we're at 20 at the moment. So this is literally only hours into the arena unlocking. I remember last week looking at some of the scores and someone had like, I'm just gonna gem this one, some people had like 150,000 points, and I was like, what are you doing? Why? Why do you have 150,000 points? And I think those people were trying to get into the Elite League, and considering the Elite League wasn't open yet, that's a massive feels bad man for them. But I guess they just have to do it again this week. So it does suck, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. I mean, Gameloft did say that the arena wasn't going to be available last week, but it was. So I think there probably should have been a disclaimer somewhere saying, yeah, by the way, the Elite League isn't open yet, so don't go wasting like 200 gems on resets. But we didn't get that. So if they would do that in future, I think it would save a lot of angry customers, to say the least. And now we are running into these hard fights. So I'm not even going to check this middle one because they have 2 level 100s. We'll check this one first. So Zasol, their Lantern Dragon here, he does have an extra enchantment start on Andy, and the other 2 level 80s are enchanted above Joko and Sani here. So this is actually going to be quite a difficult fight. So what we will do, like I said, we will train up Andy. We will go over to our Clan Dragon, activate his clan power, and we will go and take on this fight. And we do have Dragon Fury Essence if we really need it. But first things first, in a fight like this, when we have Andy, we should always be using Frightened Speechless first. Use it on the one really high dragon that they have. Our Mega Shield is going to save us from 1 attack. And then we should have won this fight already. I mean, if they're going to miss, that's also going to help. But just by doing it like this, there is pretty much no way that we lose this fight now. So that just became a billion times easier than it first seemed. Hard fight? Psh. Psh. What do you take me for? What do you take me for, game? You think this is hard? Psh. No way, Jose. Easy as pie. So that was a very nice hard fight to get. And again, instead of just taking on the other hard fights, which may or may not end up killing us, we're probably a lot better off just going for the easy fight, taking the guaranteed win, building up our points more and more, and just doing it like that. So you see, we're now at 27,000 points after like 2 wins. So just focus on keeping your streak going. Just keep it going for as long as you possibly can, or for as long as you can afford to do so. And will this amount of points be enough to last us until the end? Will this actually guarantee us like top 75 or whatever it was? I don't know. I would hope so. I would hope that 75 other people weren't gonna go on like a 30-something win streak. But you never know. I mean, 40-something is what we're gonna get to. But, you know, regardless, this is the new arena. This is how it is. So, I hope for those of you that are going to be taking on this level in the arena yourself, this gives you a quick look into what it's actually like. Or if you're a low-level player that is absolutely nowhere near this point, at least you can join in with me. You know, pretend like you are joining in with these fights. You pretend like these are your dragons. You know, go, fight them, Andy! Fight them! They're yours now. They're yours to enjoy with me. Oh, and by the way, the only reason I'm really willing to spend gems is because I'm probably going to end up buying the clam subscription. Because with new events on the horizon, we probably will buy the clam subscription so that it builds up over the next 20 days or so and gives us all of the gems that we need. Plus, we got that breeding chain event coming up as well, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But, I don't care about spending like 40 gems for the sake of, you know, showing off this arena. Like, 40 gems is whatever. You can get 100 gems out of the dungeon in a day. So, I don't care. 100 gems is barely anything. You know, I do have a love-hate relationship with the gems in DML. Because 100 gems out of the dungeon is so good to get. And it can get you so many different things and, like, keep this arena streak going. But at the same time, 100 gems gets you, like, nothing. I'm sure you get what I mean, right? It feels like so much when you actually get it, but then when you go to spend them, they just disappear in, like, 2 seconds. So, I think that's just got a lot to do with the fact that you can only get, like, 1 gem for certain tasks, like petting dragons, or, you know, on the map you could get, like, 1 gem. And for, like, weekend events you get, like, 4 gems for hitting the top milestones and that. So, I think it's just got a lot to do with the fact that earning gems naturally is normally really slow and takes forever. But obviously spending them takes all of 1 second to press the purchase button. But man, I've never... wait, have I gotten 100 gems out of the dungeon before? I think I might have once or twice. Maybe once. And I don't think I noticed at first. Because then I came back, I was like, why do I have like 100 extra gems? What the heck is going on? I think I realized like a while later what had actually happened. So, feels like the heliotrope happening all over again. But regardless, we can't do the dungeon anymore, so no point even contemplating trying to get 100 in there at this point. So we'll get up to 48 wins, and I think that will be where I will end this streak for now. I don't think we'll need to go any higher than this. If we do, we will do so. And plus we got 3 days to keep building up our points a little bit. But outside of win streaks, like I said, you're probably not going to get that many points. So just build on your win streak, focus on a singular win streak, build it up, keep that going, and that should probably do you for the whole, you know, 3-day period. So I do actually hope that the promotions are going on. They said that there should be little promotion arrows, so if we don't get promoted, oh well, at least you know what the arena's like and we've tested it out. So, you know, best of luck if you are going to do this yourself. I hope your dragons are high enough to actually deal with these guys. But do remember, if you want to get up to the Elite League, your average dragon level of your 3 main team does have to be level 80. So, you know, good luck with that. I mean, Andy level 100 and the other 2 being level 80, we are well in there to actually get promoted. So for now, thank you for joining me, good luck with everything that you're doing in game, and until next time, I will see you then.